Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Brett Franklin, and here we are at our board. We're going for total wins, win totals of over-unders for the NFL season. One team from every division. Start with the Patriots. I'm going to guess where you're going. What do you got?
Taking the over, my friend. The Patriots, and I think they'll win 14 games this year. I mean, really, pick out a game that's going to be tough. The division weak again. Maybe that Steelers contest will be tough down in Pittsburgh, but I do think they win 14 games. They win the division, and they get the number 1 seed. I think that's the easiest on the board here.
All right, I'm going to have to disagree with you. I'm going to go take the under.
Wow.
I don't think it's going to be a lost season by any means, but you just got to wonder how long this magic can happen. They still win the division, though. They get it done. Okay, going to the Steelers, 10.5. Like you said, they're probably their stiffest competition. What do they have in their division?
I'm going to take the under. I think they get 10. You look at the Steelers, and was Roethlisberger going to play? I know some people thought that wasn't a real thing, but I think he was beat up. He's been beat up his whole career. Bell gets the extension, but I'm really worried about running backs who get those big contracts, about the production the next level. And they had monster holes in the defense, and the Patriots exploited. I think they'll be 10-6, good enough to win the division.
I agree with you. That defense really concerns me because how long can that offense keep it going? I agree with you. I take the under as well. Going to the Texans, the only flat number we have on the board, 8. Is Deshaun Watson the quarterback? Is J.J. Watt healthy? What you got?
I'll take the under. Texans, maybe 8-8 at best, but rookie quarterback, you don't know what you're going to get, but I'll say they'll be right at 8.
And that defense can carry them, but only for so long. They need to put points on the board. You saw that offense was just not that good.
And J.J. Watt with a back injury.
Right, how healthy can he be? So I'm going to take the under as well. Going over to the AFC West, kind of a surprise team, the Raiders, 9.5 this year. Can they keep it going? Derek Carr was injured towards the end of the year. What's his status for this year?
I'll take the over for the Raiders, and I know they go out and sign Marshawn Lynch, and he's a fun player to watch, but he hasn't played in 2 years. What are you realistically going to get from him? And apparently there's already talks out of Oakland or Las Vegas, wherever they're going, that Derek Carr not happy with his contract extension so far. That's something to keep an eye out on. But I think they'll 10-6.
All right. I think the under on this one, actually, only because that AFC West is pretty tough. No, they're not going to have a team that wins 12 or 13 games, but it's a good competition in that division. I take the under. Going over to the NFC, rookie quarterback last year. Can he do it again? 9.5.
Yeah, I'm going to go, or I'm going to say over, I'm sorry. And, I look at the Cowboys, and you look at that division. Who's going to challenge them there? I know the Giants made some improvements, but I'm on the Dak train, and I know the Cowboys are kind of a polarizing team like the Patriots, but I think they'll do over. I think they'll get 11 wins.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I don't know if they get 11 wins, but I do think they get over 9.5, maybe that 10-6 as well. Giants, still a lot of question marks. I don't know if they can compete completely. Going over to the Lions, 7.5. Can they bounce back after a good start last year? Then they slowed down. Where are they?
They'll be under. I thought they should have made a coaching change. I know Matt Stafford came along. Their offense was a little bit better than I think people imagined without Calvin Johnson. But I'm not a fan of Jim Caldwell as the head coach. I think they go under. This is a typical Lions type of up and down.
And that's the thing. They have been up and down because Stafford has been so good, and then he goes missing in stretches. But I think they can at least get to 500. I'm going to go over 7.5. Going over to our favorite team, the defending NFC champs, Falcons. That Super Bowl loser hangover continue.
They'll get over 9.5, but I think it'll be 10-6. They'll be a wild card team. We know how teams going back to the Super Bowl, unless you're the Patriots, doesn't usually work out very well.
I disagree because I think that hangover will last longer. I think it's going to be tough to repeat the magic that they had last year. They get under 9.5. Our final team, the Seattle Seahawks, 10.5. A lot of questions on the offensive line. Obviously, Marshawn Lynch has been gone now for a couple years. Maybe Colin Kaepernick's their new backup quarterback.
I'll take the Seahawks. I'll take the over there, 11-5. The West is kind of down this year. They'll win it.
All right. I do agree that they win the West, and I think they'll be a good team, but I still think that under 10.5 is where they stand. So I think it's going to be interesting. We got a couple on each side, so I think that's a good segment. We got our board here every week. We'll try and change it up, and we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. YCN Sports Talk.